This is George Boston Rhines on YouTube, Boston GBR. Today is March 26, 2012. Listen and listen well. I am George Boston Rhines, a retired military veteran from the Vietnam era. And I want to say to you this morning, my beautiful American citizens, that I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Look at the 43 American Commander-in-Chiefs of our armed forces in the United States of America. Look at the 43 other all-white male presidents. Now look at our 44th President of the United States of America. This man has been ridiculed and condemned, called Hitler, called every dirty name you can find in Webster's dictionary. He has been called a communist, a socialist, a clown, and many other names. But to cast a shadow upon President Barack Hussein Obama is to cast shadows upon every commander-in-chief of the United States for all times, henceforth and forevermore. A dark and a deeply whitened cloud will be under every president of the United States of America. For it is written in the volume of sacred law, when you do it unto one, you do it unto all. All. A-L-L, all. I served my country. My father, George Boston Rhines, out of Thomas County, served in the United States Army called the Old Air Corps at a time when blacks were denied their rights under the Constitution. His great-grandfather served to help preserve the rights of this nation. But yet today, both black and white children, let me repeat, both black and white children, both Democrat and conservatives, both Latinos and Japanese and Germans, and other people from around the world served in our unarmed forces and serving today in our armed forces. I served my country, and I served it honorably. Yet we say that we're the land of the free, the home of the brave, and a country of laws. During this presidential campaign, we hear venom about this president that I've never seen nor heard in the history of this nation. And during the election of President Barack Obama right here in Valdosta, Georgia, I talked to a 92-year-old black African-American woman who said that she had never heard the condemnation of a candidate running for office of president as she heard about President Barack Obama. And so in the eyes of the world, a whitened shadow has been cast over all presidents of the United States of America forever. And We can only straighten our faces up. We can only rebuild what some have torn down and begin this day to respect the 44th President of the United States in the same manner that the other 43 all-white male presidents have received. We can start over afresh. We can start over anew to show that blacks who was brought to these shores in the year 1555 aboard a slave ship called Jesus, captained by one Sir John Hawkins, a slave trader, and in the country of England added fleets to his entourage. Yes, England added ships to Sir John Hawkins' fleet to bring black slaves into the country to build the economic base that made America the envy of the world. And so I'm not offended by the criticism. Moreover, I'm not even considered about this toilet tissue that I bought from Valdosta Colonial Mall with the only one of our 44 presidents to have a picture being sold on toilet tissue in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia, the home of Moody Air Force Base, home of Valdosta State University, home of Wiregrass Technical College, home of Kinderloo Golf Course, home of Francis Lake, home of Georgia Military College, home of other historic buildings, as well as Wild Adventures Theme Park, where American citizens and citizens around the world come to relax and enjoy a week, a day, or a month of pleasure. Yet, we represent one of the 44 presidents that served as executive commander-in-chief of our sons and daughters on foreign battlefields, only to be sold in Valdosta on a roll of toilet tissue. What will the people in Afghanistan say? Iraq, Russia, England, Germany, Bulan, erroneously called Africa. Africa was the name of a European general. BigMouthToys.com. Wherein somebody stamped a European name on the ancient people. Produced this roll. The original human beings on the planet Earth, according to the ancient historians of yesteryear. And so, out of 44 presidents, the one black, interbreed, half-breed, clown, communist, Hitler, some of the reverse patriots, and some of the reverse Christians are saying today. Let me close by saying this to the black African American community. Black people, please listen to me as I close. Don't you hate. Don't you allow anyone to make you hate a white European. For we are all precious in God's sight. And we know that all white people do not hate this man. We know that there are a select few. We know that during the Underground Railroad with Harriet Tubman, we could not have been raised from disgrace to amazing grace without white people's help. And we will not go farther as a nation without the help of good white right people. And we know they are among us. For here in Valdosta we have the great and honorable female white Lee Touchton, president of the NAACP, Mark George, Dr. Noel, and others who stand up for the law and the principles that has for too long been criticized by the wicked. But we thank them for standing up for the right and the righteous. we realize we have modern day and updated Lester Maddox, updated and upgraded Governor Lester Maddox. We know that we have updated Bull Connors and others who traveled that wicked line of decline. We know that. But let us, as the good Americans, love each other and respect each other. And at the end of the day, let us continue to repeat and say it with meaning. Although one president is highlighted on a roll of toilet tissue and is reflective of those who seems to forget that Jesus said, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. In short term, want for your neighbor that which you want and have for yourself and your own children. So I say to you in closing, as a retired, proud military veteran of the Vietnam era, I proudly say to you, in spite of being in a city where Moody Air Force Base exists, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, not just a select few, but to all of us, both black, white, German, Jew, Japanese, and you. And so I close by saying to you, out of great love for our 44th president, along with the other 43 that black African Americans served under in every great war of this beloved nation, even when we were considered 3/5 of a human being, denied the right to get a drink of water at a water fountain, and we still said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Not just for the white man, not just for the rich man, not just for the Christians, not just for the Jews, not just for you, but also for me. May God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. And for God so loved the world that he gave, and we too must give, be it before it is indeed too late. And this nation can very well be destroyed from within and go down in the ashes as the Roman Empire fall from within, because we the righteous refuse to stand up against the wicked, and I say wicked. May God bless you, and God bless the United States of America and all other countries of the world. This is kvci.blogspot.com, George Boston Rhymes, and on YouTube, hit me up on Boston GBR, and you'll find other information that has been excluded from the archival record of Valdosta, Lyles County, the state of Georgia, and perhaps nationally and beyond, to reach the four corners of around the world. But Jesus said again, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set